Join me as I dive into the wild world of wrestling and try to figure out if Paul Heyman can really bring CM Punk back to team up with the OG Bloodline against the new Bloodline. The very idea of CM Punk returning to WWE, let alone teaming up with the OG Bloodline, is a bombshell that sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling community. It's a move that would have far-reaching implications for the entire Bloodline saga, and one that would be facilitated by the mastermind himself, Paul Heyman. The current dynamics of the Bloodline factions are more complicated than ever, with the OG Bloodline facing numerous challenges from both within and outside the group. The new Bloodline, comprised of powerhouses like Jacob Fatu Fatu and Solo Sikoa, has emerged as a formidable force, one that's determined to take down the OG Bloodline and claim supremacy. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns' ego and authoritarian rule have created tensions within the OG Bloodline, with some members questioning his leadership. It's against this backdrop that CM Punk's involvement becomes crucial, as his reputation as a rebel and a game-changer could be the catalyst for a seismic shift in the balance of power. The question on everyone's mind is, what would drive CM Punk to team up with the OG Bloodline, a group he's historically clashed with? The answer lies in his history with Paul Heyman, a bond that's been forged through years of mutual respect and trust. Heyman, the architect of the OG Bloodline, has a reputation for getting the best out of his talent, and he's well aware of Punk's penchant for bucking authority and taking on the establishment. The stage is set for a thrilling alliance, one that would see Punk's rebellious spirit align with the OG Bloodline's desire for survival. The history between CM Punk and Paul Heyman is well documented, with the two sharing a complex and often tumultuous relationship. From their early days in ECW to Punk's infamous pipe bomb promos, their bond has been tested time and again. Meanwhile, the OG Bloodline's legacy is built on a foundation of brutal efficiency and ruthless pragmatism, with Roman Reigns at the helm. The emergence of the new Bloodline has forced the OG Bloodline to confront its own mortality, and CM Punk's involvement could be the key to their survival. The confirmation of CM Punk's return would be a momentous occasion, one that would send shockwaves throughout the wrestling world. Fans would be ecstatic, wondering what this means for the future of the Bloodline saga. Would Punk's involvement lead to a coup against Roman Reigns? Or would he find a way to coexist with the tribal chief? The possibilities are endless, and the anticipation would be palpable. As the news breaks, the wrestling community would be abuzz with speculation and excitement. Fans would be frantically discussing the implications of Punk's return, debating whether he'll be a game-changer or a wild card. Meanwhile, wrestlers would be scrambling to adjust their strategies, aware that Punk's presence would fundamentally alter the landscape of the Bloodline saga. The implications of CM Punk's return would be far-reaching, opening up a plethora of possibilities for the Bloodline saga. Would we see a reformed OG Bloodline with Punk as the catalyst for change? Or would he forge his own path, taking down Roman Reigns and claiming the top spot for himself? The uncertainty would be intoxicating, and the future of the Bloodline saga would be more unpredictable than ever. What do you guys think about the possibility of CM Punk returning to team up with the OG Bloodline? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content on the wild world of wrestling. Don't forget to check out my previous videos on wrestling storylines, and let's get the conversation started.